Family, thanks for being here. Hey y'all know what to do. Hit that button. Anyway, we're about to learn how Dr. Umar could possibly be silenced. He's spoken on this thing so just immaculately. Bro said some wild things before, but he is who he is. And the way in which he thinks, hey, you really can't knock it. You really can't. He said some things about this Smokey Robinson thing, y'all, that will make you have to at least worry about him a little bit. Now, when you can push a person to think logically and to take things and really assess them for what they are, and then dig a little bit deeper, I don't think they like that. And that's what this dude does. He challenges your mental, like, I don't know what this here, I know this particular piece was like, I don't know. Let's just get into it. Shout out to Art of Dialogue, y'all. Yeah, make sure y'all hit that button, and thanks for being here. Let's get to it.
And when I read this story about the lawsuit that Smokey Robinson is being charged, him and his wife Frances are being charged, and these four women who had worked for Smokey Art from 18 years, for one of them been with him 18 years, another one been with him 12 years, another one been working with Smokey for 6 years, and the last one had only been there for 1 year. So you got an 18-year bunny, you got a 12-year bunny, you got a 6-year bunny, you got a 1-year bunny. And they all recruited each other, Art. They all knew each other and they pulled each other in. So here's what I'm saying. The one who been there the longest, she claimed Smokey Robinson assaulted her. Why did you bring other women into this unsafe work environment? If it wasn't safe for you, about Motown legend, rock and roll Hall of Famer, Smokey Robinson, why would you be comfortable enough to invite some of your other country women, your fellow nationals, into this unsafe work environment? So, and the one who been there for 18 years, Art, she said that she served as Smokey Robinson's wife's cook, hairdresser, personal assistant. Cook, hairdresser, personal assistant. So if you this tight with Smokey Robinson's wife, why didn't you tell his wife? Why didn't you go to the police? Why didn't you file a complaint? Why didn't you tell your husband? So you continued to go to work and you don't even tell his wife who you close to? That don't make sense. And then you bring other women into it. Now, the woman who was only there for a year, Art, she says it 7 times, I believe. 7 times. She claims that Smokey allegedly would drop his wife off. They claim Smokey would drop his wife off at the hair salon, nail salon. He would go home, take a shower, come out the bathroom.
Come on, man. You've been there for 18 years. You claim this man does this to you, but yet you bring in 3 more people. Make it make sense. If what you're going through is so just, you're gonna bring 3 of your associates or whatever to come and do the same thing, you gotta make it make sense, y'all. You gotta make it make sense. Why wouldn't you tell the wife about something like that happening if you're working for her and you play 3 roles? Why not? Why go through this for 18 years and not even say, hey, what's up with your husband? Girl, what you talking about? This, that, and the third. Come on, man. I guess it's about the financial thing. It's so interesting how money can make a person go through something that affects them so much to the point where 20 years down the road, they're coming back around like, hey, you did this to me.
So you mean to tell me this old man, 85 years old, is forcing you into unwanted encounters at 85, 80, 85, 75, however many years you claim this happened? Because for the one who only been there a year, he was 84. For the one who been there 6 years, he was 79. For the one who been there 12 years, he was in his 70s. Now, the one who been there for 18 years, she might have a case, but you're the cook and the hairdresser for his wife. So I'm trying to understand, how could a man that age, that old, force you to do anything? There's no way you're tolerating that type of treatment. You could have went straight to a lawyer. You and your husband and your family could have went straight to a lawyer. They claim, Art, that they were embarrassed. They claim that they didn't want to tell their husbands and their children. They claim that they were concerned about a loss of pay. But why would you care about a loss of pay if your womanhood is being violated? And here's the big thing, Art. This was not a solo incident. Like Shannon Sharp, solo incident. Tyler Perry, that we're going to talk about, solo incident. This is 4 women. So each of you are witnesses to the other 3. So if you need witnesses, Art, you got 3 witnesses built into the case. And none of y'all don't quit until recently? This not making any sense. Smokey has reverse sued them, Art. Now back up a minute. They initially demanded $100 million. Initially, they demanded $100 million in 2024. They wanted $100 million. And then when they finally took it to court with the black lawyer they got, they reduced it to $50 million. They went from 100 to 50. Smokey's lawyer alleges that they stole financial paperwork from Smokey and his wife. In other words, Art, they plotted this whole thing. They got the financial paperwork to see exactly how much money that they were worth. So while they're working, they're also plotting. Smokey and his wife let their guard down too much. Smokey and his wife let their guard down too much. So they plot, they stole financial paperwork. They also stole Smokey's wife's phone, Art, and deleted all the pictures that showed they were in a good working relationship with them. Smokey bought one of them a car. He paid for the dental surgery for one of them or a family member. He gave them money for their families. I believe that they were working under the table, didn't have to pay taxes. They celebrated holidays together. Smokey and his wife took them on vacation with them. And see, Art, one of their allegations in the case is that Smokey Robinson did not allow them to leave the situation. They were living in the home, and they say Smokey didn't let us leave. But at least one of them, Art, had quit and came back and asked for their job back. So help me understand.
Come on, man. I'm going to tell y'all what's going on, and this is just my opinion. It is my opinion. Don't hold it against me. What I feel like is going on, you guys, is a group of women that collectively came together with stories that are similar, and they're looking for an out because it grows up in age. And I feel like they've given so much of their lives, or their time at least, to that one family. If you get what I mean. So it's like, all right, we're gonna have to go out here in the real world now. What do we do? And that's really how I feel about in his situation. Like, come on, man. You can't use fear for everything and then say it's cool because the money. Come on, man. In my opinion, I feel like these women are preparing their out, but it's almost like a grand finale explosion. Come on, man. Let me stop gossip, or gossiping or, yeah, let me just shut up. Let's go.
How do you not tell the person who you bringing in after working 6 years what they in for? And how do the both of you who each been working, one been working 6 years, the other been working 12 years, you don't tell the third worker what you've been going through for 12 years and what you've been going through for 6 years. So Art, you don't give the new workers a heads up. You don't tell them what y'all getting into. Here's what I believe, Art. And again, Smokey is countersuing for $500 million. Smokey is suing them for defamation of character. Smokey is suing them for financial elder abuse because they stole his financial paperwork to come up with how much money they was going to sue him for. Smokey also says that him and his wife had a safe in the house that had valuables in it. And the only people who knew where the safe was these 4 immigrants. And somebody robbed the safe out of their house. Now, you don't have to be a rocket science to know that if you got a hidden safe in your house and the only people who know where the safe is are the 4 immigrants, there's a 99% chance that the immigrants set you up to get robbed, right? So Smokey is countersuing. He's also suing them for unauthorized access to his computer system because they went into his computer system. Okay, so they was very, very comprehensive, Art, in deciding how they was going to entrap Smokey.
I could see how Smokey and his wife could let their guards down because these people have been around so long. So long. And when you've done things for the family, probably met the family, you treat the employees great. It's like, y'all really gonna go in my finances, plot my worth, attempt to sue me. Only 4 people knew where this safe was and now it's gone. Come on, man. The nerve of people. And I don't want to hear they were probably scared to leave and blah, blah, blah. Come on, man. What is this old man about to do? Like, really? We've never even heard any stories when he was young. Come on.
You never call the police. You never take out a complaint. You never sue him. You don't tell your husband. This man is giving you face and you going home, laying up with your husband. No way. This was consensual, Art. And they didn't get out the deal what they wanted out the deal. And now they're trying to destroy Smokey Robinson. Black men with money don't learn. You can't mac non-black women the way you mac black women. And when I say that, Art, I'm not saying that our sisters have any less of a standard. They don't. What I'm saying is it is 100 times harder for a black woman to get a conviction in court. Black women know they are considered guilty, Art, until proven innocent. Our women know that. These other women, these non-black women, they know that the black man, no matter how rich he is going to be considered guilty until he proves us innocent. I agree with you. 85 years old, destroy that man character like that. And their lawyer, Art, their black lawyer, called Smokey a sick serial R. And you know what the R word is. He called him, quote, a sick serial R. So Smokey got to have a countersuit, Art, because they're trying to drag his name through the dirt and completely destroy his public credibility. And you know what this shows? It don't matter how old you get, Art. As a successful black man in America, it don't matter how old you get. It don't matter how light-skinned you may be, because our brother Smokey is a very fair-skinned brother. It don't matter how great your legacy is. Smokey has over 4,000 songs to his credit, Art. 4,000 songs. He's produced some of the greatest acts we've ever seen in America. And look what they doing to him at 85 years old.
What are we doing here to the point where we're sitting here like, hey, I'm gonna wait 30. I'm gonna tell y'all what it was. It was the Huxtable thing. And like I always say, sometimes we are too thirsty just to have a story, to the point where it's like, The things they place in the situations are so out of this world. People just, they rather be like, oh, than to think rationally, like, hold on. Like, come on, man. Anyway, let me know what you guys think. This is why I think bro could possibly be silenced, y'all. He hit it on the head. Pause. Let me know where you're tapping in from. Let me know how long you've been here. I'm out. Peace.